A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. Assalamu alaikum everyone.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Let us start the lesson. What we'll do today is we'll quickly go through the key vocabulary and the key phrases in the fifth part of the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam. The story is Man fa'ala hadha, who did this. We'll go through key phrases. Let us try to learn the key concepts of this part of the story, and then we'll do a quiz inshallah, so that the new concepts become more thorough. The intent is to learn more thoroughly. Let's see who remembers what we learned yesterday and who did the homework. How do we say the people returned? We say Raja'an Nasu. The people returned. Raja'a an Nasu. The people returned is Raja'a an Nasu. How do we say? They entered in the idol's house. How do we say? They entered in the idol's house. We say Dakhalu fi baiti al-asnami. Dakhalu fi baitil asnami. Let me write. You guys tell me which is correct. Will we say Raja'u an nasu wa dakhala fi baiti al asnami? Okay, or will we say
Assalamu alaikum, Saqib Chacha.
Wa alaikum assalam Zahan. You don't have your maths class today?
I finished it.
Okay, nice. So you can take part in the question which I'm asking the class. Okay, so the people returned and they entered in the idol's house. Okay, so I'll let you annotate. Is it one which is Raja'u an-nasu wa dakhala fi baitil asnami, or will we say the sentence which I'm writing down, which is Raja'a an-nasu wa dakhalu this has to be fi baitil asnami. Okay, so can you guys put a tick and tell me, is it the answer on top?
Saqib Chacha, I'm not getting the annotation option.
Yes, so I told you, no,
On my
I'll
laptop.
enable it. I haven't enabled it yet. You have to be patient. Okay, now you can mark. So is it the one on top or is it the one at the bottom? So you can put a tick now.
But I don't have the annotation option on my laptop at all.
Okay, then bad luck, Sahan. Wait and tell me the answer at the end. Okay, so Adnan, Nahid auntie thinks it's the answer at the bottom. Rahil auntie also thinks it's the answer at the bottom. Fuzail Afifa also thinks it's the answer at the bottom. Adnan is putting lots of ticks. Okay, everyone thinks it's the answer at the bottom. Why is it not Raja'u an-nasu?
When the verb comes before the subject, it need not change did not change the Saqib, the past tense.
Correct. So when we put the verb before, when we put Raja'a before, we will say Raja'a an-nasu. Okay, and the formal way of saying is this way. You'll always put the verb first. So Raja'a wa dakhalu fi baiti al-asnami. Okay, so this is correct. So the answer at the bottom is correct. So raja'a an-nasu. Raja'a is he entered. He returned. Sorry. So he returned is raja'a. When we say raja'a an-nasu, an-nasu takes the place of he. So raja'a an-nasu becomes he returned the people. It becomes the people returned. Okay. Now what happens if I say, what's the difference between this and me saying an-nasu raja'u? What is the difference between saying raja'a an-nasu and an-nasu raja'u?
Same, no, Saqib?
They're same.
Yeah.
Contextually, this is the more formal form. So wherever you have to use it formally, in the media, mostly in the Quran, etc., this is the more formal form of saying the subject and the verb. We'll always say raja'a an-nasu. Raja'a an-nasu means the people returned. But if I say an-nasu raja'a, what it literally means, raja'u is they returned. Okay, so what it literally means is the people, they returned. So it gives a lot of importance to people because you say the people, they returned. So it gives a lot of emphasis on an-nasu. So that's the context where this is used. Both are correct, both mean the same thing, but this is the more formal form. And this just means the people returned. Versus an-nasu raja'u, which means the people. Raja'u means they returned. So it means an-nasu raja'u, the people, they returned. Okay, very good. So everyone's gotten the correct answer. Raja'u an-nasu is wrong because it means they return, and I put an-nasu, it doesn't link. An-nasu only links with raja. Let me make your annotations. Okay, let us go back. Okay, so raja'u an-nasu wa dakhalu fi baiti al-asnam. Let's do the next one. How do we say, and the people wanted to do sajda to the idols? How do we say the people wanted? We say aradan nasu. Aradan nasu is the people wanted. How do we say to do sajda? An yasjudu. An yasjudu is to do sajda. Okay. An yasjudu. How do we say to the idols? Lil asnami. You've got to say the answer loud, guys. Otherwise, you're not going to learn. And the people wanted to do sajda to the idols is arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. Arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. Let me ask you guys again. So I'm saying they wanted. Okay, so they want or they wanted. Let me keep it same. So I say arada. So who was not talking, please go on mute.
Should it be
Everyone. Okay. So arada nasu. Okay. With this, will I say an?
Yes. Should it be Aradan Nasu an Yasjudu?
Yes, so wait,
Al
I'll give
Asnama?
options, you can then take. So am I going to say Arada Nasu an Yasjudu, or am I going to say an Yasjuduna? Which one am I? Which one is correct? Is it the one on top or the one at the bottom? I'll let you take now.
Saqib. Esjudu, Saqib, you have to esju.
Yes, so this has to be Yasjudu. Is it Yasjudu or is it Yasjuduna?
And
Arada
esjudu is
Nasu.
correct. An is to do.
Yes, to do is correct.
So it's an yasjudu. To do sajda. Okay, let me give you one more question. So if I say aradu khadijatu, okay, will I say an yasjuduna? Okay, will I say an yasjudu, or will I say an yasjudu, or will I say an tasjudu? Which answer is correct? Arada khadijatu, Khadija wanted. It's going to be an yasjuduna,
Tasjudu.
an
The last one.
tasjuduna, an yasjudu, an tasjudu. Okay, Sadia says it is an tasjudu. Nahid auntie also says it is an tasjudu. Other answers? Adnan?
Saqib
Adnan
told
doesn't
you it
want
is
to answer.
tasjudu.
Tasjudu. Adnan also thinks it is tasjudu. Tasjudu is not correct. It has to be an tasjuda. Okay? When you put an in front of yasjuduna is they do sajda. Okay? To do sajda, or for them to do sajda, you'll take out the na. Okay, and become yasjudu. When you take tasjudu is she does sajda. To do sajda, you will put an, but you will make it tasjuda. How do we say this has to be tasjuda? How do we say I want? I want is uridu. I want to drink coffee. Okay, coffee is al qahwa. Al qahwata is coffee. Okay. Now, how do I say I want to drink? How do I say to drink? I want is already a verb. I am wanting something. Now, how do I say to drink? How do I put the second verb, which is the verb used as a noun? How do I say to drink? How do I say I drink? Ashrabu is I drink. Now, how do I say to drink? Or for me to drink?
To drink.
How do I say to drink? I want to drink coffee. Uridu ashrabu al qahwata is I drink coffee. I do not want to say I drink coffee. I want to say I want to drink coffee. How do I make ashraba, which is I drink, into to drink? It's very simple. I put an before and I make ashrabu into ashraba. Uridu an ashraba al qahwa. I want to drink coffee. Uridu an ashrab al qahwa. Okay, so that's how you use an. Now coming back here, and the people wanted to do sajda to the idols. What is the answer? Arada nasu is the people wanted to do sajda. Now the people want to do sajda. Okay, so I will say an yasjudu. Yasjuduna is they do sajda. I'll take an and I'll take out the last nun. So yasjuduna becomes an yasjudu. To the idols lil asnami. And the people wanted to do sajda to the idols. Arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. Who can tell me the answer of this? The people returned and entered in the idol's house. Sadia, what's the answer to this question?
The people returned will be Raja and Nasu.
Very good. Raja and Nasu.
And returned.
We say and. Were is and. Raja and Nasu were. Now you have to say they entered. How do you say they entered?
Dakhalu.
Dakhalu. Dakhalu is they entered. Dakhala is he entered. Dakhalu is they entered. So it is Raja and Nasu were dakhalu. How do we say in the idol's house or in the house of the idols? How do we say in?
Fi.
How do we say in, Sadia?
Fi.
Fi. Now how do we say the house of the idols? How do we say the house?
تحت الأصنام.
No, you have to say house of the idols. So you have to say house first because house comes before of. In Arabic, always you say house of the idols. You say
بيت
pen of Hamid.
الأصنام. بيت الأصنام.
Fi baitil asnami.
أصنام.
Okay, because fi after fi you'll say baiti. Fi baiti al asnami. Now how do you say the full sentence? The people returned and they entered in the house of the idols.
رجع الناس دخل
Raja and Nasu were. How do I say
رجع
they
الناس
entered?
ودخل
دخلوا.
دخلوا
ودخلوا
دخلوا في بيت الأصنام.
fi baitil asnam. Very good. Now again everything together. The people returned and they entered in the house of the idols.
رجع الناس ودخلوا في في بيت الأصنام.
Fi baitil asnam. Very good. Raja and Nasu were dakhalu fi baitil asnam. So Sadia has gotten the answer. Now let us see Zahan do the second one. And the people wanted to do sajda to the idols. How do you say the people wanted, Zahan?
Yes, Saqib Chacha.
You have to
Your voice
translate
is
this sentence.
breaking.
How do you say this sentence in Arabic? How do you say and the people wanted? Someone with a better connection. Afifa. How do we say the people wanted? लोग चाहते थे. उसको कैसे बोलते हैं? तुम्हें अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा. How do we say the people wanted?
Saqib Chacha, it should be
How do we say wanted? Wanted is arada. Arada is he wanted. How do we say the people wanted?
wa arada nasu
Wa arada nasu is the people.
wanted to
How do we say to do sajda? We are talking about people.
to do
People wanted to do
sajda.
sajda. An yasjudu arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. Arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. And the people wanted to do sajda to the idols. Again, Jahan, how do we say this sentence? And the people wanted to do
Wa
sajda.
arada nasu an yasjudu al asnama.
Lil asnami. Lil asnami is to the idols or for the idols. So it's going to be arada an nasu. What comes after this, Zahan? An
Wa
arada
arada
nasu
an nasu an yasjudu
an yasjudu. It is an yasjudu. Why? Because we are talking about an nasu. An nasu is plural. How do we say the people do sajda? You'd say an nasu yasjuduna. So take the yasjuduna, you take out the last noon. So arada nasu an yasjudu. How do we say to the idols? to the idols or for the idols?
Lil Asnami.
Lil Asnami. Lil Asnami. Okay, Lil Asnami. Li makes the Al Asnami to have kasra. Lil Asnami is to the idols. Arada Nasu an yasjudu Lil Asnami. Again, Zahan. And the people wanted to do sajda to the idols. How do we translate this full sentence?
Teacher.
Yes, Zahan.
Yasjudu an-nasu lil asnami.
No. How do we say the people wanted? How do we say he wanted? The people wanted is arada an nasu. Quickly, Zahan, learn the sentence and tell it to us. Arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. Arada nasu an yasjudu
Adan nasu an yasjudu lil nasi.
lil asnami.
Lil asnami.
You did not do your homework, Zahan. You have not read your lesson yesterday. And that's why you're struggling. Arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. Again, how do we say the people wanted to do sajda to the idols?
Arada an-nasu an yasjudu lil
Asnami.
asnami.
Again.
Arada an-nasu an yasjudu lil asnami.
Lil Asnami, very good. Again. And the people wanted to do sajda to the idols.
Arada an-nasu an yasjudu lil asnami.
Lil Asnami, very good. Arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. And the people wanted to do sajda to the idols. Now, your turn, Adnan. How do we say, and the people wanted to do sajda to the idols?
And the people will do sajda to the idols will be
What's the answer, Adnan? Answer is yours. You have got to read this. This is the answer. Arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami.
okay. أراد الناس أن يسجدوا وللناس
Lil asnami.
للأصنام
Arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. Again.
okay. أراد الناس أن يسجدوا للأصنام
Lil asnami. Again.
أراد الناس أن يسجدوا للأصنام
Lil asnami. So this is li.
للأصنام
This lam has sukun.
okay.
Okay. So this is lil asnami. Now try reading it. So arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami.
أراد الناس أن يسجدوا للأصنام
You stop at yasjudu. There's no verb. So it's an yasjudu lil asnami. Again.
يسجدوا للأصنام
Again. From the beginning.
أراد الناس أن يسجدوا للأصنام
Very good. Now, without looking, what is the answer?
أراد الناس
Arada nasu an yasjudu
يسجدوا للأصنام
lil asnami. Very good. Okay.
أراد الناس
Arada nasu an yasjudu
أراد الناس أن يسجدوا للأصنام
lil asnami. Okay. So everyone repeat these phrases. These phrases are the key ones in the lesson. Okay. The people returned and they entered in the idol's house. Is raja an nasu wa dakhalu fi baitil asnami. And the people wanted to do sajda to the idols. Wa arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. You've got to repeat this, guys. This is how you're going to learn both the vocabulary and the grammar. There's no other way to do it. You've got to take all of these sentences and repeat them again and again and again, and that's how you're going to learn. Okay. But the people got astonished and angry. But the people got astonished and angry is lakin. Lakin is the same lakin we use in Urdu. Lakin ta'ajjaban nasu wa ghadibu. Lakin ta'ajjaban nasu wa ghadibu is the people got astonished and angry. Okay.
Because somebody else is joined with my name.
Which is you, Zahan?
Zahan with me and brackets.
Okay, who is this Zahan? Okay, let me remove the second Zahan.
He left already.
Okay, let us continue. So it's either Zahan or you, Adnan, who's playing games. One of you two guys.
No, Saqib, I have one phone. My laptop broke.
I also have only one laptop.
Okay, so focus guys. We want to learn the lesson and then do Kahoot. Okay, so the more we are going to waste time here, we are not going to be able to do Kahoot. But the people got astonished and angry. He got astonished is the ajaba. The ajaba is he got astonished. So now how do we say, Satya, give me the answer. How do we say the people got astonished? Tajaba is he got astonished. Now how do we say the people got astonished?
Tajabu or tajabuna.
No, we say Tajaba annasu. Tajaba is he got astonished. When I put annasu, annasu takes the place of he. So it becomes the people got astonished. So Tajaba nasu, and they got angry. He got angry is Ghadiba. Ghadiba is he got angry. Now Satya, you tell me, how do we say they got angry? How do I make Ghadiba into plural?
Ghadibu.
Ghadibu. Ghadibu, this is past tense. I changed the back of the verb. Ta'ajjaba nasu wa ghadibu means the people got astonished. That is ta'ajjaba nasu, and they got angry. They got angry is ghadibu. But the people got astonished and they got angry. Okay, to make it easy. But the people got astonished and they got angry. And there's but, so I put lakin. So lakinna is but. Lakin, let me just verify if I'm correct. Okay, let me make it lakin for now. So lakin, ta'ajjaba nasu wa ghadibu is but the people got astonished and angry. Now Sadia will give us the answer. So how do we say but the people got astonished and they got angry?
Lakin tajaban nasu wa ghadibu.
Again, Sadia.
Lakin tajaban nasu wa ghadibu.
Wa ghadibu, very good. But the people got astonished and they got angry. Lakin ta'ajjaba nasu wa ghadibu. Now let us see Zahan giving the answer. Zahan, what's the answer? But the people got astonished and they got angry. Zahan or Adnan, whoever of you are ready. How do we say the people, but the people got astonished and they got angry? Okay, both of you are distracted. Both of you are not paying attention. So it's one of you two guys, surely, who's causing mischief. Okay, so
No,
let us
Saqib, I have
Muniba or
only one
Afifa.
phone.
Try the answer. Okay, so Muniba or Afifa.
Yes, Saqib uncle.
The people got astonished and angry. Is lakin ta'ajjaba nasu wa ghadibu. Let us see who can give the answer first. Is it Afifa or Muniba? This is the answer. I want one of you to read the answer.
Saqib Chacha, it should be
No, your turn is over, Zahan.
your screen is hanging.
No,
I'm
still,
able to
you
see
should
only a
have.
blank screen.
It's okay. You lost your turn. So, Muniba or Afifa? This is the answer. So, you've got to read this and memorize the answer and tell it to us without saying.
Yes, Saqib uncle.
Lakin ta'ajjaba nasu wa ghadibu. Who can repeat after me? Lakin ta'ajjaba nasu wa ghadibu.
لكن تعجب
Ta'ajjaba
ناس
wa ghadibu.
وغضبوا.
Again, Muniba.
لكن تعجب الناس وغضبوا.
Ghadibu. Very good. Again.
لكن تعجب الناس غضبوا.
No, ghadibu. And what does this mean, Muniba? What does lakin mean? Let us say your mother gave you something to eat, okay? But you say, no, but I was in the class, I was busy, okay? So to say, I was in the class, you'd say, lakin ana fil fasli, okay? What does lakin mean? What is lakin in Urdu? It means but, okay? Lakin means but. What's the meaning of ta'ajjaban nasu? Sadia, what's the meaning of ta'ajjaban nasu?
But the people got astonished.
The people got astonished.
Got astonished.
Okay, the people got astonished is ta'ajjaban nasu. How do we say, what's the meaning of ghadibu? What's the meaning of ghadibu? Sadia.
Ghadibu is and they got angry.
And they got angry. Okay. Lakin ta'ajjaban nasu ghadibu is but the people got astonished and they got angry. Lakin ta'ajjaban nasu ghadibu. But the people got astonished and they got angry. So Muniba again, how do we say but the people got astonished and they got angry?
لكن
Ta'ajjaba
لكن وعجب وغضبوا.
lakin ta'ajjaban nasu ghadibu. And the people got astonished and they got angry. Lakin ta'ajjaban nasu ghadibu. Adnan, question to you. How do we say and the people wanted to do sajda to the idols?
The people wanted to do sajda to the idols will be
This is the answer.
Okay.
What's the answer, Adnan?
أراد الناس أن يسجدوا للأصنام.
Very good. Arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. Again, what's the answer?
أراد الناس أن يسجدوا للأصنام.
Arada nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. Again. And the people wanted to do sajda to the idols.
أراد الناس يسجدوا للأصنام.
An yasjudu lil asnami.
أن يسجدوا للأصنام.
Very good. But the people got astonished and they got angry. Is lakin ta'ajjaba an-nasu wa ghadibu. Lakin ta'ajjaba an-nasu wa ghadibu. And they said, who did this with our gods? And they said, who did this with our gods? So now let's see who is the first to do this. Let me do Sadia or Zahan. Okay, so Sadia and Zahan, how do we say, and they said? And they said, how do we say, and they said? How do we say they said?
Kala.
Kala is he said. Very good. You're very close to the answer.
Wakalu.
Kalu.
Man
Kala.
fa'ala.
Man fa'ala. Kala is he said. Kalu is they said. Who did this with our gods? Kalu is they said. Wakalu is and they said. How do we say who did this? Yesterday's class. Who did this? How do we say who? Satya, how do we say who? If I ask who is this, I would say man hada. And if you say this is
man
Adnan,
fa'ala.
hada Adnan.
Who did this? Man fa'ala.
Man fa'ala is who did. How do we say who did this? How do we say this?
Aza.
Yes. Man fa'ala hada with our gods is bi alihatina. Bi alihatina. With our gods.
So
And
it
they
should
said
be
who did this? With
Wakalu man fa'ala haza bi ihatiha.
alihatina.
Bi alihatina.
So, what's the meaning of La ilaha illallah? La ilaha means there is no God. Okay? Illa means except. Okay? So ilaha, ilah means God. Aliha is the plural of ilah. So what's the meaning of aliha? Aliha means gods. What's the meaning of alihati na? I'll give you one more clue. So alihatun means gods. Okay, it's the plural of ilah. Ilah is one, aliha is many. So alihatun is many gods. Okay, what's the difference between alihatun and alihatina? Think of attached pronouns. What is na? What is rabbana? What is rabbana?
Our God.
Our Rabb. Okay, Rabbun is Rabb. Rabbana is our Rabb. So what is alihatina? Alihatina is our gods. Na is the pronoun for nahnu. Nahnu means we. Na means to us. Okay, so it belongs to us or to us. That is na. It is the attached pronoun of nahnu. So in ni na, e ni na. So e or ni means I. So if I say Rabbi, it is my Rabb. Rabbana is our Rabb. Okay, so alihati is my gods. Alihatina is our gods. Okay, alihatina. And they said, who did this? وَقَالُوا مَنْ فَعَلَ هَذَا with this B. So it's because of B that it becomes alihati. B alihatina, with our gods. So that's what they say. Man fa'ala hada bi alihatina. Zahan or Sadia, let's see who can give this full sentence. And they said, who did this with our gods? Who can give the full translation? Sadia, how do we say they said? How do we say he said?
Wakalu. Wakala.
Qala is he said.
Qalu.
Qalu.
Wakalu man fa'ala haza.
Waqalu man fa'ala hada with our gods. How do we say with?
With
Ma
has. Wakalu man fa'ala haza balahatana. Hatina.
It's not ba lahatana. It is, how do we say with the name of Allah? We say bi ismi Allahi. Bismillahi. Bi ismi Allahi. Now same here with is going to be B. How do we say with our gods? They say man fa'ala hada bi alihatina. Man fa'ala hada bi alihatina. And you guys are not saying the answers loud. That's why you guys do not remember. وَقَالُوا مَنْ فَعَلَ هَذَا بِآلِهَتِنَا. وَقَالُوا مَنْ فَعَلَ هَذَا بِآلِهَتِنَا. And they said, who did this with our gods?
Sahiba, can you repeat what is the last one? Who did this to our gods?
وَقَالُوا مَنْ فَعَلَ هَذَا. وَقَالُوا is, and they said, مَنْ فَعَلَ هَذَا, who did this? بِآلِهَتِنَا, with our gods. وَقَالُوا مَنْ فَعَلَ هَذَا بِآلِهَتِنَا. Okay, let's do the first part. They said, we heard a boy who mentions them. Okay, they said we heard a boy or of a boy. Now, how do we say they said? Sadia, Zahan. They said, who did this to our gods? Okay, the same.
Wakalu.
They said this. Qalu. Qalu is they said. We heard of a boy who mentions them. Okay. Now, how do we say we heard? How do we say we heard? How do we say he heard? How do we say he heard the adhan? This is question from the previous quiz. He
Saqib
heard
Chacha.
adhan. How do we say he heard? Is it yasma'u? Is it sami'a? Or is it qala? Or how do we say he? How do we say he heard?
Samia.
Samia. Samia is he heard. So you can identify the correct answer, but you do not remember what's the correct answer. So Samia is he heard. Sami'na is we heard. Sami'na. Okay. Let me give you one more example. What's the difference between amantu billahi? What's amantu? What's the meaning of amantu? Amana means he believed.
You believe.
No? Amana is he believed. Amantu is I believed. Amantu is I believed. What is amanna?
He believed.
What is amanna? Amana is he believed. What is amanna? Amanna billahi. So they say, for example, the mushrikeen, the people who were two sides, okay, so the people who were double-faced. So they say, Amanna billahi wa bil yawmil akhiri wa ma hum bi mu'minin. Amanna means we believe. We believed. What is amantu? What is amana? Sadia Zahan, I'm asking the questions to you.
Amana is he believed.
He believed.
We believed. What is amantu?
I believe.
I
I
believe.
believed. What is amanna?
We believed.
We believed. What is we heard?
Sami'na.
Sami'na. Very good. So qalu, they said, Sami'na of a boy. We heard a boy. Boy. How do we say boy? Waladan or fatan. Waladan is small boy. Fatan is more, say, like a teenage boy. Okay, so something like a young man. Sami'na fatan. Who mentions them? Who mentions them is yadhkuruhum. And this is the second grammar lesson that I want to teach you. So pay attention. Yadhkuru. Yadhkuru comes from dhakara. Dhikr comes from the same root. What is dhikr? What's the meaning of dhikr? Adnan, Zahan, Sadia?
Zikr is like tasbih reading.
Dhikr literally means to mention. To mention the name of Allah or to remember Allah is dhikr. It comes from dhakara, yadhkuru. Dhakara is he mentioned. Yadhkuru is he mentions. How do we say he mentions them? We say yadhkuruhum. Yadhkuruhum is he mentions them. Whom is them? Dhakarahum is he mentioned them. Okay, so that is dhakara. Dhakara is he mentioned. Yadhkuru is he mentions. He mentions them. Now, I'll give you two sentences. Okay, let us see who can tell me what's the difference between the two sentences. So I can say, qalu, and this question is open to everyone. Let us see who can guess what's the difference. So qalu sami'na qalu sami'na fatan yadhkuruhum. Okay, and the second sentence is qalu sami'na. It's going to be fatan. It's going to be al-fata. Allati yadhkuruhum. What's the difference between this sentence and this sentence? Between qalu sami'na fatan yadhkuruhum, qalu sami'na al-fata allati yadhkuruhum.
Saqib Chacha, the first sentence means they said we heard a boy mention them.
And what's the second sentence?
And the second sentence means they said we heard a boy who mentioned them.
Who mentions them? Okay. Very good, Zahan. You're new leader. So I'll tell you now what's the difference in grammar. So qalu sami'na al-fata allati yadhkuruhum. What is the meaning of allati?
Who?
Who. Okay. Now the rule with allati is it comes only when the noun is definite. So we will say al-fata allati. We heard of the boy who mentions them. We will mention allati. But when it comes to fatan, is this definite or indefinite?
Indefinite.
Indefinite. So this is a boy who mentions them. We will skip the allati. We will not write the allati. Okay, the allati here is skipped. So although this sentence means we heard of a boy who mentions them, because this is indefinite, allati has al. This is one way to remember it. Allati has al. It is a pronoun. Okay, it has to agree with the noun. So al-fata has al, so I can write allati. But if I say fatan or waladan or rajulan or bintan, if I do not have al, I cannot write allati. I have to skip the allati, and allati is understood. So they said we heard of a boy who mentions them. I will skip the allati. So I'll only say qalu sami'na fatan yadhkuruhum. He mentions them. Okay, so we heard of a boy who mentions them. We will not write the allati, we will just say yadhkuruhum. Qalu sami'na fatan yadhkuruhum. But if I say we have heard of the boy, if it is the particular boy who's being talked about, we will say al-fata allati yadhkuruhum. Very good, Zahan. You caught onto the rule. You made my explanation easy. Okay, with that, we will do short quiz on Kahoot, only with the portion that we have covered. Okay, so quickly go to kahoot.it, use game pen 38 13 005.
Sahubya, can you repeat the last question? What's the answer for they said we heard of a boy who mentioned?
So they said his qalu, we heard of a boy, sami'na fatan. Now it is a boy. So we skip the allati, we just say yadhkuruhum. The answer is qalu sami'na fatan yadhkuruhum. We heard of a boy who mentions them. This is the answer, Sadio. Qalu sami'na fatan yadhkuruhum.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll let you guys come quickly. It's going to be a quick quiz, okay? 5-minute quiz.
There are only two people here.
Saqib Chacha, I'm not able to join with the name Zahan. Or Zahan 1 or Zahan 2 or any name.
Okay, so game pen, go to kahoot.it, use game pen 38 13 005.
So the problem is game 38 13 006 not coming.
I'm able to join only with this nickname all the time.
Okay, you have a very fancy name, Zahan. It's going to be difficult for Kahoot to give you points.
I'm not able to join with any name. Only this name it is joining me in. Any name else I type, this nickname was already used. Please try another name.
Okay. We are waiting for the others. So we have Sadia, Adnan, Nahid Aunty. We have Muniba. We only seem to be missing Afifa. Okay, 38-13-005. This is the game pin. Is there anyone who's left? I see Rahil Aunty is joining. Is there anyone else who's left? Okay, we've lost Sadia. Okay, 10 more seconds, Sadia, for you to join, and then we start. Okay, we have Sadia as well. Let us start. Easy quiz. First question. The people returned to the city. Blue is Raja'an Nasu ilal Madinati. Red, Kharajan Nasu ilal Madinati. Orange, Dahaban Nasu ilal Madinati.
How many people are playing Saqib?
Seems like you have 5 or 6 people. So Raja'an Nasu ilal Madinati. Blue is the correct answer. So only one wrong. Okay, so Nahid Aunty, Sadia, Zahan, Rahil Aunty, correct answer. Next question. The people entered into the house of the idols. Blue, Raja'an Nasu fi Baitil Asnami. Red, Ja'an Nasu fi Baitil Asnami. Orange, Dakhalan Nasu fi Baitil Asnami. The people entered into the house of the idols. Think about Dakhil hona, enter is Dakhala. Dakhalan Nasu fi Baitil Asnami. Okay, almost everyone correct answer. We go next question. Zahan is faster. Let us see if Zahan is also being correct. Adnan got this one correct. Well done, Adnan. Next question. The people returned and entered into the house of the idols. Blue, Dhahaban Nasu wa Ja'a fi Baitil Asnami. Red, Raja'an Nasu wa Dakhalu fi Baitil Asnami. Orange, Kharajan Nasu wa Hadara fi Baitil Asnami. Okay, this is just question 1 and 2, guys. The people returned and entered into the house of the idols is the same sentence that we have seen also in the PowerPoint. Okay, the people returned and they entered in the house of the idols is Raja'an Nasu wa Dakhalu fi Baitil Asnami. Raja'an Nasu wa Dakhalu fi Baitil Asnami. Correct answer is red. Okay, Nahid Aunty, Sadia, Zahal, Rahil Aunty, correct answer. Adnan, Afifa got this wrong. Let us see, you can come back. Next question. The people intended to pray to the idols. Blue, Aradan Nasu an Yabudu al Asnama. Red, Aradan Nasu an Yakulu al Asnama. Orange, Aradan Nasu an Yarifu al Asnama. The people intended to pray is Aradan Nasu an Yabudu. Abada is he prayed or he did ibadat. Yabudu is he prays. Now when we say to pray, and we're talking about the people, it's going to become an yabudu. An yabudu al asnama. Right answer is blue. Okay, Nahid Aunty, Sadia, Zahan, Rahil Aunty, Adnan, correct. Very good. Next question. Bonus question, double points. I want to go for Hajj. Blue, Arada an adhaba lil Hajji. Red, Uridu an adhaba lil Hajji. Orange, Qama an adhaba lil Hajji. Only 3 people answered. I want is Uridu. Arada is he wanted. Yuridu is he wants. I want is Uridu. Think about, I want to drink coffee. Uridu an ashraba al qahwa. Uridu an ashraba al qahwa is I want to drink coffee. If I want to say I want to go for Hajj, it's going to be Uridu an adhaba. Uridu an adhaba lil Hajj. How do we say I go? I go to the masjid. How do we say I go? I go to the masjid for salah. How do we say I go? Adhabu. Adhabu is I go. To go is an adhaba. An adhaba. So that's the an being used. Okay, again, top. Sadia, Zahan, Rahil Aunty correct. Nahid Aunty got this wrong. We go next question. Ibrahim got angry. Past tense. Ibrahim got angry. Blue, Ghadibu Ibrahimu. Red, Yaghdabu Ibrahimu. Orange, Ghadiba Ibrahimu. Very good. Ibrahim got angry is Ghadiba Ibrahimu. All 5 correct. Well done, Adnan. You got this one correct. Sadia is ahead of Zahan, and there's tough competition for 1 and 2. Let's go next question. Bonus question, double points. The people get angry often. This is present tense. Blue, Yaghdabu an-nasu kathiran. Red, Ghadibu an-nasu kathiran. Orange, Yaghdabuna an-nasu kathiran. The people get angry. Ghadiba is he got angry. Here you have to use present tense, which is Yaghdabu. Yaghdabu is he gets angry. The people get angry is Yaghdabu an-nasu. Yaghdabu an-nasu is the people get angry. Yaghdabu an-nasu kathiran. Correct answer is blue.
Saqib, once again explain, Saqib. I'm not able to get it.
So, what is Ghadiba?
He got angry.
Ghadiba is he got angry. How do we say the people got angry?
Yaghdabu.
Yadibun nasu.
Ghadiba an-nasu.
People got angry. Okay, yeah.
How do we say he gets angry? He is someone who gets angry, or he gets angry. He gets angry when I ask him to tell me the answers.
Yadibun nasu.
Yaghdibu. Yaghdabu. Yaghdabu is he gets angry, present tense. Yaghdabu is he gets angry. How do we say the people get angry?
The boo it is.
Yaghdabu annasu. I use the same yaghdabu. Yaghdabu annasu is the people get angry, which is the answer. Yaghdabu annasu.
When explain the other two means, Saqib.
The other two
Ghadibu.
because Ghadibu
means-
annasu. Here the verb is correct coming first. So Ghadibu is wrong. It can be Ghadiba, but it would be the people got angry.
Okay.
Ghadiba is the people got angry often, but Ghadibu is wrong grammatically. Yaghdabuna is also wrong grammatically because when I have the doer mentioned, I should only have he form of the verb. I should have singular.
Okay.
I can either say Yaghdabu annasu, which is the people get angry, or Ghadiba annasu, which is the people got angry. But I cannot Ghadibu annasu, Yaghdabuna annasu are both wrong.
Jazakallah khair, Saqib.
I can say annasu Yaghdabu, annasu Yaghdabuna, but if I put the verb first, both of these are wrong. Both red and orange are grammatically wrong. The correct answer is blue. So with this, let us end the quiz. I think the rest of the quiz is lessons that we need to cover. So let us see the podium. Number 3 with only one wrong is Rahil Aunty. Only one wrong. Sadia is number 6 and Zahan got this answer correct. So Zahan is number 1. So well done. Om Shanti, Om Zahan. Okay, I missed who was 4th and 5th, but I think it should be Nahid Aunty and Adnan. Okay, so model of the lesson, what you need to do is in the Qasas book, which everyone has, go to the 5th part and you need to say all of these answers out loud, guys. That's how you're going to learn the lesson and you're going to learn the grammar. Okay, so the people returned and entered in the idol's house. وَرَجَعَ النَّاسُ وَدَخَلُوا فِي بَيْتِ الْأَصْنَامِ. It's the same thing that I'm teaching you in the class. If you want the translation, you go to the notes that I gave you, which is this. You go to the 5th part, okay? You get the translation as well. So what you need to do is take the Arabic phrases and say them repeatedly till you can get them automatically. The way you want to get them automatically is, if you want to say, the people wanted to do sajda to the idols, the answer should come instantaneously to you. You have got to say, Aradan nasu and yasjudu lil asnami. If you see the next question, but the people got astonished and they got angry. Immediately you have to say, Lakin ta'ajjaba nasu wa ghadibu. This is the level of fluency that you want. Okay, and to do that, what you have to do is take each of these phrases, say them repeatedly. Say them repeatedly till it becomes conversational, it becomes natural to you. That's how you're going to learn. Okay, with that we'll end the lesson. All the best with your practice. We'll continue the rest of lesson 5. We have done about half. We still have half left. We'll continue in the next class, inshallah. Subhanallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant wa astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Ma salama. Take care. Stay safe. And anyone who has a question, I'll stay back.